Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today I'm going to talk to you about my new addiction, and that is makeup from Addiction Tokyo. I've got some holiday collection, limited edition holiday collection stuff here, and I want to introduce you to the brand if you haven't heard of them before. So glad to have you here. Don't forget that you can also follow me over on TikTok, Instagram, and on Threads. Now, if I look a little bit mismatched here, it's because in the demo that's coming up in a very few minutes, I do a bunch of different looks. And then as I was doing it, I kind of realized I hadn't filmed the intro yet, and that I was going to have to come on here looking a bit mismatched and crazed. I tried to kind of blend it all into one. I'm not sure how good of a job I did. So if you're kind of adjusting your screen, there's a reason it looks a little bit off, but it is an absolute joy to play with this makeup. So Addiction Tokyo was founded in 2009. They have been around for quite a while, and Kaneko is their creative director right now. She lives in New York City, and Tokyo kind of divides up her time. They're really famous, especially in Japan and in really, kind of erudite makeup circles in New York and such, for their, they make layering products. In the demo, I keep saying, oh, it's like Suku. Oh, it's like a little bit like Surratt. They make these 99 eye shades is what they've made, that layer. They work with artists and photographers. For instance, the cover art on the new holiday collection is done in conjunction with an artist, a photographer. They're very elegant, sophisticated, but also very cutting edge and a little bit iconoclastic. And that is everything that I grew up to love in Japanese fashion, and especially kind of that melding of Japanese and French fashion that we saw with Murakami and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And it's just kind of a delightful coming together of subtlety, elegance, sophistication, and taste, really. And I cannot say enough about that. Now, we see it in makeup too, not just fashion. So many of you kept saying to me, Rebecca, I can't believe you haven't tried Addiction Tokyo. You really need to. The prices aren't bad. They are, we'll talk about the prices on this collection. They're lower than you would think they would be for this kind of a brand, to be honest, but they really perform, like I said, like Suku. So let's talk about it. You can go on the website. I'll link it below. I don't think I have anything that's affiliated, but I'll just let you know how to find them so that you can check it out. They have a lot of single shadows and singles, but I'm going to show you the holiday collection, which is limited edition. So first of all, the holiday collection is called Unknown Familiar. Woo. Okay, so there's two different color stories. I picked up this color story called Undream. So this is the Undream eyeshadow palette, but there is another color story as well. This is the one I found the most fun. It is $62 and it has 6 limited edition shades for eyes. When they say limited edition shades, these are not going to be supposedly ones that you could find in their singles. Okay, so let's take a look at that again. This is the Undream Unknown Familiar palette for $62, but there is another colorway. And then the blush, you're supposed to layer the textures in this blush. It's a trio. There are 2 trios to choose from, and it is $62 also. And this is the Never Ending shades, but there is also in the Unknown Familiar collection. These are the 3 shades known as Never Ending. There is also one other 3-shade choice. This is the one I picked. Trust me, I would have loved to get all of them. And then the holiday collection, I think, also has a mascara, has a few other things, but what interested me was that the holiday collection also has a lip trio, which has 2 of their matte liquid lips, which are so interesting. You've got to see these in the demo, and a lip oil that's a little sparkly. And I'm wearing 2 of those. I'm wearing a whole conglomeration of the face palette and the eye palette, desperately trying to even it out, but you'll see us apply it in the demo. And the lip oils and the matte liquid lip is the most interesting matte liquid lip that I have ever tried. I'm telling you, you'll see in the demo. Let's take a look at these in 2 different lights. Let's start in studio light. First of all, we have the eyeshadow palette, obviously on my arm. Towards the middle there are the 3 shades of the face palette or the blush palette that I chose. And then off to the right, we have our 3 liquid lipstick shades. I started with the oil and then the 2 matte liquid lipstick shades. That is in studio lighting. But to see it best, natural light always works, so let's take it outside into the warm California sunshine. Again, we have the eyeshadow on the left, the blush palette in the middle, and that trio of matte liquid lipsticks followed by lip oil on my arm towards my wrist. Out there in the warm California sunshine. It's the best way to see it. I am highly impressed. Bordering on obsessed, and I do not use the word in the influencer way. I'm obsessed. Like I'm bordering on obsessed. It feels like a more affordable entry level to some of these unattainable Clé de Peau and Suku and things like that brands, but that same feeling with a little bit more of a young energy. I think you can tell kind of excited over here. All right, let's go ahead and go to the demo and try these babies on. I think you will be as impressed as I am. Stay right there. Okay, let's just play with a lot of makeup here, really. We're not going to do one cohesive look. Let's just try it all on. I just have my base, foundation and stuff done. All right, let's start with the eye palette. I still haven't decided whether we're going to do one or two looks. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants here. This is the Unknown Familiar in the shade Undream. Pretty, pretty, pretty. You have seen the swatches. Got a bunch of Wayne Goss brushes out here, both old and new. I'll try to tell you what I'm using as I use them. For instance, let's start with a Wayne Goss brush number 5. I actually have to do some comparisons for some of you that have requested on Instagram, and I had cleaned all my Wayne Goss brushes in preparation. Let's go in here on this eye with this shade, and now they're going to be dirty in the photos. Oh well, they are well used and well loved. Nothing exciting there, just kind of prepping the eye. Same brush. Why make brush laundry? And I'm just going to darken this edge. These definitely feel like a very, do you know what this reminds me of just right away? Is kind of like Suku and some of the other very elegant, there's a good word for it, Japanese brands. Just right away. That is a high compliment, I'm sure you know. And I'm going to switch brushes actually and take that same kind of darker brown shade. For those of you playing along at home, this is a Wayne Goss number 7 brush. Okay. And all I have done is just that very simple, sophisticated eye. But yes, I mean, obviously, I'm going to take this brush right here and go in here in the center and just kind of do a little bit of sparkle right there. And you know what? I mean, maybe, okay, all right. Back to that first brush. I was going to say I want to leave it at that, but let's go in with this really pretty orange shade and just kind of paint, just gently, some orange across there. What a good, if you're in the United States, what a good Thanksgiving look. What do you think? Kind of brown, orange, warmth. Isn't that pretty? All right, let's do a different look on the other eye. I will get some clean Wayne Goss brushes. Here is a brush 16. And I am going to take this green shade right here. You know, we had to do it. Let's do green and purple. Okay, let's just put this green. I'm going to use this green as the base. I'm feeling sassy today. Perhaps also I know that I've got a full day today and I'll have to take this off. So, you know, it depends if I know that I've got to go out wearing it, you know, like how extreme can I be? But because, gosh, Suku just comes to mind, you guys. Because it's so elegant and soft, kind of Shantakai even comes to mind. I know that's not Japanese. But Surratt comes to mind. That's kind of Japanese ingenuity though, right? All right, so here is this purple, and I'm going to go inside and into the middle of the eye with it, and it just blends so beautifully with the green. I would never normally do a purple and green eye, but I'm loving it. I winked the wrong eye. Okay, goodness help me this morning, honestly, you guys. Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? I mean, I don't know that I love it. I don't know that I love it. I'm going to be honest. What if I put a little bit more green here? Like, you know, green and purple aren't usually colors I would use together. But, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound. I like this better. But this is more in my comfort zone. This orange brown eye. This is definitely, I guess if both eyes were like this and my outfit matched it, I had a lot of maybe black eyeliner, you know, I think we could do more with it. But it is really pretty. How about also if I took this brush and went under with the green, let's tie it in a little more. And I think that will also help because it's kind of a golden green. Yeah, I do like that better. It's really pretty. Okay, how about the blush? What am I going to do for the intro to this video? I can't come on like this. Okay, let's try two different blushes, shall we? So this is that kind of pink blush. This is a new Wayne Goss. This is the F2 brush, and I'm going to try this blush. And remember, there are two colorways in both of these, so I could have gone a different blush palette, a different eye palette. This purple and green is kind of growing on me, guys. I'm doing this on this side. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? And then let's take a Wayne Goss number 12 brush and do this one. What does this look like? It's kind of more natural, probably for a little bit of a lighter skin tone than me. This blush palette, what do you guys think? That's okay, because then I can just overdo it. Actually, see the way that is on the brush? This is a very kind of neutral blush shade, which is really fun. I have one like this from MAC. I got to remember what that MAC one is called. You know, where it's just like cheek color for my skin tone, you know? That's really pretty. And then let's take this really pretty kind of pink, sparkly, almost like blush topper, and let's put it over both. Why not? Let's just have fun with makeup here, guys. I'm gonna have to do something. I had this realization as I was filming this that I'm going to have to film my intro. I don't like to do intros like this, you know, because people come out of nowhere and just go, what is wrong with that woman? They think that anyway, Rebecca, you're thinking. Okay, let's figure out, I'm gonna have to do something for the intro. Let's figure out what we're gonna do with this lip shade. I think I'm gonna avoid this one right now. I'm gonna do this matte lip and then I'll put that sparkly pink over it, okay? Let's do it. Okay, so right off the bat, very interesting. This is a matte liquid lip that is thin and therefore comfortable. Oh, that's really interesting. The matte liquid lip, wow, you guys, this is something to discuss here. The matte liquid lip feels like an oil, like a matte oil. So see how that just kind of went on my lip, and since it's super thin like an oil, it just filled in everywhere. Like I didn't need to bring a brush over to fix it. I didn't need to do anything. Isn't that interesting? Let's see, and I guess, yep, transfer proof. A matte liquid lip, so totally transfer proof. Wow, isn't that interesting? Now let's try the actual lip oil. This is kind of a little sparkly gloss, oil gloss. And it's not coming off. The liquid lip underneath is not coming off on the gloss. Oh, isn't that? Oh, this is really fun. I'm mismatched, I know, like crazy. You've already seen the intro, so you have a glimpse into the future. I don't know what I'm going to do for that intro, but this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Feels very Tokyo to me in the best possible way. 100% a compliment, please understand. Elegant, understated, simple, pretty, feminine, and demure. There's a whole host of really positive adjectives if you're me. I'm a fan. And I will continue, I will continue to purchase Addiction Tokyo, addiction being the operative word there, I guess. And I really want to thank so many of you who have DM'd me, mentioned it in comments. A lot of people thought I would like this brand. And boy, I always take your advice, you guys. This community is so intelligent. But I'm very, very, very lucky that I did. And I know I look a little mismatched, but this is some beautiful makeup. This is some beautiful makeup. Check them out. I'll link it all below. I don't know if it'll be affiliated or not. I have no idea if I have any, but I'll let you know how to get the stuff down below. And if you're not in the market right now to purchase it, at least go on over there and check out what they've got, the single shadows and all that stuff, because this is not to be missed. As mismatched as I am, what a pretty collection. This holiday one is limited edition. They got a ton of stuff over there. At least sniff around the website. Okay, do yourself a favor. I am very, very pleased. All right, let me know your thoughts. Have you tried this brand yet? yet, because you will want to, especially if you are a fan of that understated, elegant Japanese makeup. Oh, this is just absolutely lovely. All right, so let me know, please, 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 in comments. This is what makes us a community. Don't forget to share and like, and of course, subscribe. Hey, I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.